Sometimes the greatest blessing from God is not what he gives us, but what he takes away. Trust that when he removed this person from your life, it was to guide you to a higher path, one filled with light and love you may not yet see. Angels are whispering that this person was never meant to carry the weight of your destiny. God pulled them away to protect you from a road they couldn't travel. He knew your heart deserved someone who could walk by your side. The truth can be painful, but the angels want you to know this separation is part of a greater plan. When God took them out of your life, he was clearing the way for the blessings you truly deserve, even if it feels hard to understand right now. God's love for you is so powerful that he will remove anyone who doesn't serve your soul's highest good. The angels are with you now, urging you to trust that what was taken away is a gift you may not understand yet. The angels want you to see that what seems like loss is actually grace. God has a way of clearing your path, even when you feel pain. This person was a chapter, but not the whole story. Better things are written ahead for you. God saw what you couldn't. He pulled this person away because he knows the desires of your heart better than you do. Though it may feel like a painful void, trust that the angels are leading you towards something more aligned with your spirit. Not all endings are meant to be mourned. God removed this person from your life to protect your soul. The angels are here to remind you that letting go is a step toward your destined joy and the love you truly deserve. When God takes someone away, it's his way of saying, I have something better for you. The angels want you to hold faith and remember that every closed door redirects you to an open one with greater blessings. God's wisdom sees beyond what our hearts can understand. If he pulled this person away, it's because he knew you needed more than they could ever give. The angels are guiding you to trust this divine separation. Sometimes God removes people from our lives as an answer to prayers we didn't know we were praying. The angels urge you to believe that this loss is making room for something extraordinary to come. The angels want you to know that this distance isn't meant to break you, but to build you. God's plan is unfolding, and though it feels painful, the separation is his way of aligning you with something more powerful. This person was part of your journey, but they weren't meant to be your destination. God's hand is guiding you to something higher. Trust the angels. They're leading you to the love and purpose you were made for. When you question why God pulled someone away, remember he sees the storms ahead. The angels are here to comfort you, reminding you that sometimes the loss we feel is protection we don't yet recognize. Every soul enters our lives for a reason, and some leave for a higher purpose. The angels are with you, whispering that this person's absence is a part of the transformation your spirit is ready to embrace. God knows what's in your heart and what's hidden in theirs. When he pulled this person away, he was guarding you against what you couldn't see. Trust the angels as they guide you toward the light beyond this loss. The angels want you to release the weight of this separation. God has cleared the path, removing those who couldn't carry your dreams. Trust that he's aligning you with those who will honor your heart. If God removed them, it's because their presence would have dimmed your light. The angels want you to know that your spirit is too precious to settle. Trust in the blessing disguised as loss. God's plan is never about holding on to what hinders your growth. The angels are here to remind you that he took this person away because he's leading you to a future brighter than your past. Letting go feels hard, but the angels want you to know it's a step toward peace. God removed them because he saw the road you were meant to walk, and they couldn't walk it with you. Sometimes God's greatest gift is unanswered prayers. The angels are whispering that this separation is his way of saying, you are meant for more. Embrace the path that unfolds without them. When God removes a person, it's not to punish but to protect. The angels are holding you now, assuring you that this pain is temporary, and the love you're meant to have will come in his perfect time. God's hand moves with purpose, and the angels are reminding you that this separation is a blessing. He took them out of your life because he's preparing someone who will love you as he intended. Sometimes people leave because their role in your life has ended. The angels want you to know that God's wisdom goes beyond the moment. This loss is clearing space for your spirit to receive greater love. If God pulled them away, it's because your destiny needed room to grow. The angels are guiding you to trust that the love he has prepared for you will honor the deepest parts of your soul. The angels remind you that every ending has a reason. God removed them because he knows the loss and peace that awaits you beyond this pain. Trust in the unfolding of his divine plan. This separation was orchestrated to bring you closer to your true self. The angels want you to know that God removed them because he saw your heart's need for love that uplifts, not diminishes. When God took them away, it wasn't to break you, but to bless you. The angels are with you, whispering that this loss is preparing you for love that is worthy of your spirit. Trust the divine wisdom behind this separation. The angels know that God's removal of this person is his way of creating space for the abundance and peace your heart truly desires. The angels are urging you to have faith that this separation is part of God's grand design. He removed them because your spirit is too precious to share with those who don't honor it. Sometimes love requires letting go. The angels are here to remind you that God took them away because he knew your soul needed freedom to soar toward a love that is sacred. Angels know that this loss is part of God's greater love for you. Trust that he took this person out of your life, not to punish, but to protect you from heartache you didn't deserve. When God removes someone, it's because he has seen what lies beyond. The angels assure you that this painful step is clearing the path to a love that will cherish your spirit. God pulled this person away because he knew what was hidden in their heart. The angels want you to remember that this loss is part of your journey to the healing and joy meant for you. Let the angel's message bring you peace. God removed them because he saw your true worth. He knows you deserve a love that's faithful, and this loss is his way of leading you there. If God took them away, it's because he saw your future was brighter without them. The angels are here to comfort you, reminding you that this loss is a path to something infinitely better. God's wisdom is beyond our understanding. The angels want you to trust that he took this person away because they couldn't journey with you to the peace and purpose he has set before you. The angels know that while this separation hurts, it's a blessing wrapped in grace. God removed this person to protect your spirit and clear your path for those who will truly honor your heart. God's love often requires sacrifice. The angels are with you, encouraging you to release what he has removed, knowing he is bringing you a love that mirrors his kindness. This person was part of your story, but not your destiny. The angels urge you to trust that God's hand removed them to open doors to the beautiful future he has planned. The angels want you to know that this distance is not abandonment, but protection. God's decision to take them away was a loving act, safeguarding your heart for a love that endures. God removed them because he knew your worth, even when they couldn't see it. The angels remind you that this ending is making way for a new beginning filled with love and light. Sometimes God's greatest protection is in the people he removes. The angels are comforting you now, urging you to trust that what seems painful is part of a divine plan to uplift you. This person was a chapter, but God saw they weren't meant to be the whole story. The angels are with you, reminding you that this separation is a step toward a love that is boundless and true. God doesn't remove people to punish, but to prepare you. The angels want you to know that your spirit deserves peace, and this distance is his way of leading you to a love that's unwavering. When God saw they couldn't nurture your spirit, he removed them. The angels are here guiding you to trust that this loss is part of a greater love story written just for you. God knew the weight you were carrying and lightened it by taking this person away. The angels assure you that this empty space is making room for a peace and joy beyond measure. The angels know that God's plan is filled with mysteries. He removed them because he's aligning you with a love that will heal, protect, and cherish your soul. If God took them away, it's because he knew you needed something they couldn't provide. The angels are with you, asking you to trust in a love that honors your true worth. This loss is God's way of saying you deserve more. The angels want you to know that by letting go, you're stepping into a life where your spirit can flourish with someone who values you deeply.